Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Nike and we have been tracking this as a 1-2 setup. Now in reality it could be something like this, where the first 1-2 ends here and then this is another 1-2, but regardless, in either scenario we are now in a third wave. Even if it would only be the first wave of a third wave, it is a third wave overall. And within this third wave, we have been tracking this green scenario mainly, and we will continue to do that. The structure within it, the subwaves within the green scenario and the white scenario, I could count this in a million different ways, realistically, not even kidding. But the idea is that we are tracking here currently these levels in the green support zone between $90 down to around $41. So in here we have been tracking this ABC correction, and there are two scenarios that we are currently looking at, and the one being in the green scenario that we already completed the A wave, the B wave and the C wave. Wave 4 complete. We are in the fifth wave to new all-time highs. But there is still the possibility for the orange scenario where we had a wave A complete, a wave B complete, and in the C wave we completed the wave 1, a wave 2, a third wave down, a fourth wave which is now even more likely complete, and a fifth wave to the downside that is yet to come. Now in the previous video, or rather in the previous videos, we have been tracking this movement to the upside, and in the last video I provided you a support zone for a supposed possible third wave that would have completed here, and we were looking for a fourth and a fifth to complete a first wave 1 up in 5 waves. Now the way this structure looks, I actually much rather prefer that we instead only completed, in this case, a third wave here. So we have 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, and that is due to the size, the structure, the proportions of this correction and move to higher that we actually got. Now I would also like to point out that we actually, with this latest move to the upside in the fifth wave, perfectly reached the 138.2% extension, and now it is much more likely that we are in a third wave instead of a C wave. But it is still a possibility. Even C waves can often reach these levels and still take us lower and find no support in a supposed fourth wave. But at the moment I prefer much more the green scenario over the red, in which we would head lower. Yes, of course we would still head lower, but find support in this region in a wave 4 between let me check, this is not correct, between $74.5 down to around $68.85. So I expect a larger correction in this case, maybe directly from here. I wouldn't also be surprised to see one more small high here, but yeah, I can see a larger correction somewhere in this area, and to find some support would be amazing, and then complete a fifth wave to the upside. Then we have a 5-wave move complete, and then we can look for a wave 2 correction that would allow us to start the third wave to the upside in the large fifth wave, and all of these should take us to a new all-time high overall. Now I feel like I have to point out one more time, there is still a risk that we go directly lower. We have 3 waves complete. We are within the orange resistance zone. We didn't even get to the 50% retracement area, and yeah, it is still very possible that we go directly lower. But at the moment, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll keep you updated on this chart and the others that I am covering. And yeah, have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.